Are you ready to play 20 questions with me?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, Priscilla Cube threw you under the bus to play these 20 questions here.
I'll get her back.
All right. First question. We're meeting with you a little after lunchtime. What did you do for lunch?
I was at Lions Club, the Okmulgee Lions Club.
Okay. Speaking of lunch, we ate at Coleman's. What do you usually get at Coleman's?
Hamburger.
Very simple, straightforward. I like that.
Actually, pies and cookies.
Oh, I had a piece of the coconut cream pie, yes. There used to be a restaurant here in town called Sue's Little Peso. Is that still around?
It is not. It closed down.
Oh, did it? Okay, because I used to eat Mexican food there.
It was very popular.
Yes, that's too bad. Okay. If you opened a restaurant, what kind of restaurant would it be?
Probably Mexican.
Okay, I like
I
Mexican.
think the place is Sue's.
Okay. All right. Hey, I saw you at the OBA convention last week. How important is it for bankers to attend the convention?
I think it's very important just to for them to come to the convention and stay current with the what's going on in the industry and just to associate with peers and around the state.
If you could say something to bankers who hardly ever, if never, attend the OBA convention, what would you tell them?
Well, really the same thing, that just it's a good way to get out and meet people in the industry and to compare notes and find out what's currently happening in the industry. Where's
the worst smelling place you've ever been?
It used to be here.
What happened?
There was a sewage problem, and when I first moved here, and I thought, oh, where in the world have I moved? But it's since been resolved. It no longer smells that way.
That's a great
no longer the worst smelling place ever.
Would you rather have everything you draw become real with the caveat that you'd always be terrible at drawing, or would you rather be able to fly but only as fast as you can walk?
Probably fly as fast as I could walk.
Okay, so it wouldn't bother you, but you couldn't okay. Yeah. But it'd still be kind of cool to catch air and stuff.
Maybe.
Okay. I got another would you rather question for you. Okay. Would you rather become twice as strong when both of your fingers are stuck in your ears, or crawl twice as fast as you can run?
I probably need to be stronger, so I'll go with option one.
Okay, cool. But if the fingers in the air. Hey, First National Bank here has always been a stalwart member and supporter of the OBA. Why is that?
Well, it's just, our president, Neville Cable's been a big advocate of the OBA all through his career, and he's just instilled that in the rest of us, of how important it is to stay active in the industry and have a voice.
Yeah. If you had to replace your hands with something other than hands or even claws, what would you put at the end of your arms?
Hooks.
Oh, I would too, absolutely, and I'd just start wearing a patch just because.
Exactly.
Okay, why did you become a banker?
Probably just everybody in my family's been bankers. My dad was a banker, and his mother and father and grandfather were bankers, so it's just kind of been instilled, I guess. But
how did you end up here at FNB?
I had been in Kansas for a while, and it was just time to get. I'm from Oklahoma, and it was time to get back to Oklahoma, and through that process, ended up back here in Okmulgee.
What job other than banking do you think you'd be really good at?
I've always thought about being a trash man.
All right. You thought you'd be excellent at that.
I thought I would be good.
Does your wife make you? This isn't a question, but my wife makes me take out the trash all the time. I feel I'm qualified for this.
I just remember thinking it'd be cool to ride on back of the trash truck.
Oh, every kid. Okay, what job do you think you'd be terrible at?
Probably being a trash man. It requires a lot of effort.
What's the funniest or dumbest way you've ever injured yourself?
I broke my leg skiing by just simply falling over. I wasn't even moving.
Okay, it didn't seem funny at the time.
It didn't seem funny at the time, but it's silly.
But now you can laugh at it a little bit. Okay, all right. If you have a boat, what's its name? And if you don't have a boat, what would you name it?
Well, I have a boat, and it doesn't have a name.
Oh, well, if you could name it, then what would you name it?
Pass.
Okay.
I don't know.
We could just name it Pass. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. What happened earlier in your career when you wrote one of your first collection letters to someone?
I sent it to. It turns out the person I sent it to was a teacher and I got it back in the mail graded with a red pen, and it wasn't an A.
You thought you were done with school at that point.
But it made an impression on me. It's like, I better be careful what I send out from now on.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
The worst movie? Oh, I don't know. Pass on that.
Okay.
I like most movies.
No, that's fine. Last question. How close can you guess the exact population of Okmulgee compared to the 2010 census numbers?
I can guess fairly close, I think. 13,400.
That's pretty close, but 12,321.
Well, I'm just being optimistic.
Well, there you go. That was 2010.
Yeah, that's right. We've had growth.
Kyle, thank you so much.
Thank you.